As an architecture student, I had a professor that said I didn't have the pedigree or ideas or skill set to sort of work in any sort of important context. So every no is perfect for me. I thrive off a no.
Virgil Abloh, one of the most transformative figures in modern fashion, wasn't your typical designer. He didn't come from a traditional fashion background. His journey began unexpectedly. While in college studying engineering, Virgil met Kanye West, a moment that forever changed his path. What began as a chance encounter in a screen printing shop turned into one of the most dynamic creative partnerships in contemporary culture.
You can't waste even a day subscribing to what someone thinks you can do versus knowing what you can do.
Virgil's first major step into fashion came when Kanye West took him under his wing. Together, they broke barriers, attending Paris Fashion Week and later working as interns at Fendi for $500 a month. This was pivotal. Virgil learned the ropes of fashion and began shaping his unique perspective. His creative input helped Kanye with Yeezy, album covers, and music videos. But Virgil had his own vision. After working on Kanye's brand, he branched out to create his own label, Pyrex Vision, which evolved into Off-White.
For Off-White, my contribution was I would take a young idea of streetwear, this idea that t-shirts and hoodies are important, but making that in the same factories as luxury houses.
Off-White became Virgil's calling card, a brand merging streetwear and high fashion, something never fully realized on such a global scale before. His collaborations, especially with Nike and Jordan, cemented his status as a visionary. The success of his Off-White Nike collaboration, particularly the 10 collection, became an instant classic. The deconstructed sneaker designs sold out immediately and resell for thousands of dollars today. While his name is synonymous with Off-White and Louis Vuitton, Virgil's creative touch extended beyond fashion. He contributed to some of the most iconic album covers of the last decade. After being hired by Kanye in 2011 as creative director of Donda, Virgil worked with a team of creatives on West's most classic albums, including Yeezus and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Even as he produced an impressive amount of clothing and sneakers, he continued to design covers for major artists such as Jay-Z, Lil Uzi Vert, and Pop Smoke, adding another layer to his cultural influence. In 2018, Virgil reached the pinnacle of his career when he became the first black man appointed as the artistic director of menswear for Louis Vuitton. His appointment marked a turning point in the fashion industry, one that opened doors for creatives who had once felt excluded from high fashion. Virgil's impact at Louis Vuitton was immediate, with the brand experiencing a 20% growth in sales soon after he took the helm. Yet, despite his success, Virgil's story took a tragic turn.
One of the best-known designers in streetwear fashion has died. Virgil Abloh died yesterday after a private 2-year battle with cancer.
In November 2021, at just 41, he passed away after privately battling a rare and aggressive form of cancer. His death stunned the world as he had continued working right up until the end, never revealing his illness to the public.
And I've seen kids express themselves and they just want to cry. And someone will say, use your words, right? But what if they want to cry? Because we were given that form of expression and people hold that in, hold that. I had a friend that you never saw him break a sweat until we were at his funeral.
Wow.
And that was the head of Louis Vuitton, Virgil Abloh. We never saw him break a sweat until we were at his funeral.
Wow.
He left behind a wife, 2 children, and a legacy that remains unmatched. What set Virgil apart was his open, transparent approach to creativity. He wasn't an artist shrouded in mystery. He actively invited others to share in his process. For him, fashion wasn't just about clothes. It was about making a statement, creating meaning, and pushing culture forward. He fused streetwear and luxury in a way that hadn't been done before. But his larger goal was always to inspire the next generation. To that end, he created Free Game, a platform that provided resources and guidance to help aspiring designers build their own brands. He also published a book filled with his design notes and reflections, demystifying the creative process behind his iconic designs. His work ethic and creative freedom were rooted in his background as the son of Ghanaian immigrants who had already achieved the American dream by seeing their son graduate with an engineering degree. Virgil's relationship with Kanye West remained central throughout his career. Kanye, too, had always dreamed of breaking into high fashion and came close to securing a deal with Louis Vuitton in 2017. However, that deal fell through, and in an unexpected twist, Louis Vuitton appointed Virgil to the role Kanye had long sought. This stirred mixed emotions for Kanye, who admitted he felt both proud and conflicted.
Virgil, when he went to Louis, that hurt me. That definitely.
Really? Tell me why.
Absolutely, bro. Because I was the Louis Vuitton Don. I was.
But you opened the door for
I
him.
know I opened the door, but then I wanted to be.
Virgil's success represented a win for both men, as they had always envisioned breaking into the fashion world together. However, while Kanye was known for his outspoken views on race and politics, which made him divisive, Virgil navigated these issues more subtly. As a result, he was seen as the safer choice for Louis Vuitton in an industry still grappling with issues of race and exclusivity. Reflecting on the situation, Kanye later expressed relief that he hadn't been chosen, citing his focus on family and his multi-billion-dollar Yeezy brand as more than enough. Ultimately, Virgil's influence on the fashion world was undeniable. He brought streetwear to the forefront of high fashion, blurring the lines between luxury and everyday style. His ability to connect disparate worlds, fashion, art, music, made him a cultural force beyond just a designer. From working on album covers to designing sneakers to leading Louis Vuitton's menswear line, Virgil's creative reach was vast. As we remember Virgil's legacy, his work will continue to inspire future generations of artists and designers. His story serves as a powerful reminder that success has no single path. It takes vision, resilience, and the courage to break boundaries. Virgil showed us all that it's possible to carve your own path and leave a lasting impact on the world.
Young people, I know it's hard. It's lofty goals to be like, don't believe in, abolish the stereotype, and don't believe in the box that they put you in. But life is so short that you can't waste even a day subscribing to what someone thinks you can do versus knowing what you can do. And that's like the switch. It's like the switch in your head is if you can get to a place where you can act on that in the next hour after we're done speaking, I guarantee you it's a domino effect.